Hello again, everyone. It's September 3rd, 2024, and Witold and I are going to catch the New York Susquehanna and Western today. We're just outside the Utica yard, and 3040's been powered up right now. Well, it's a little bit before 9. Try to catch him heading up Schuyler Street. A good friend of mine, Doug Ellison, retired railroader here on the New York Susquehanna and Western, has just written a book covering this branch from its beginnings in the late 1860s up to the early New York Susquehanna and Western period in the early 1980s. Doug's a great guy. He grew up in Earlville on the line here, about 35 miles south of Utica. He's been very good over the years, answering all my questions about the operations here, providing photographs. And I will link the information on how to get his book in this video. The book is being offered by the Utica Mohawk Valley Chapter of the National Railway Historical Society, and it's really a great read. Hope you consider purchasing it. They are now off the Utica Main and are on former West Shore trackage. This is French Road in Utica. Just a stone's throw away from French Road, the last segment. They've switched over to former Utica Division tracks of the New York, Ontario, and Western, what remains of it. Milepost 272. And they're now on their way to switch an Utica warehouse. Off of New Hartford's Campion Road. It's about a third of a mile from here to get to the warehouse. Where the track switches off is where the original O&W route went into New Hartford. It was extended beyond this point to Utica, I believe in the early 1870s or so. Of course, as usual, all this is of great interest to my dog Witold. I'm now just about 150 feet from that switch that you saw so expertly thrown. This was the main of the New York, Ontario, and Western's Utica division. That road went out of business in 1957, as many of you watching this video likely know. And this is the end of the line, the end of the old Utica division of the Ontario and Western. When the O&W went out of business in 1957, the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western bought a portion of the Utica division right up to probably 200 yards beyond this point to serve New Hartford and Utica area customers. The tracks beyond this endpoint were gradually pulled up over the last 25 years or so. They used to go right up to being adjacent to the Yanadassis golf course. When I was in my teens, I remember seeing a covered hopper full of sand spotted up there for the golf course. But as I said, the 200 yards or so beyond this point have been pulled up, and at that point, 200 yards from now, is where the O&W tracks remained in place, and beyond that, of course, they were all pulled up from here to Randallsville, where they joined the O&W's main line to Oswego. So I'll catch them as they come back from the warehouse with a couple of boxcars and watch them do the reverse move back towards Utica. So the O&W lives on, a little bit of it at least, here in New Hartford, New York. So after the crew shoved that boxcar down the old O&W trackage, they backed right back onto the Utica Main and headed down to Sangerfield, about 20 miles south, to pick up a car. It's a few hours past the point when they were on the U&W. We'll watch them head down Schuyler Street. So from Utica, New York, along the rails of the New York Susquehanna and Western, this is Railroading Rambler and Witold saying goodbye for now, and take a look at that old pickup truck. Kind of cool. Well, it turns out the guy who was driving that pickup truck is an acquaintance of mine. He's a fellow YouTuber. And what's your YouTube name again?
Orville Spooner 1.
Orville Spooner 1, and he did a video about bringing this fine 1956 Ford pickup back to life, and let's just take a look at it. Let's get in front of it, Rich.
Yeah, it's a nice day to be driving it, so I was actually running errands with it, using it as a regular vehicle.
So you just happened to see me. You got some auto parts.
You don't often see a guy in a suit coat taking video of a train, but I figure it got to be you.
Yeah, it sure was. Yeah, I'm on my way to work after this, but that is really one heck of a vehicle, and
yeah, it's a good truck, and I put a lot of mechanical effort into it.
Because I saw you did a couple videos of it at least, right?
Yeah, and other than a little bit of leak in the transmission, it's 100% dependable now, just the way I want it.
That's really something.
I drive it as an antique, but I don't register it as an antique. I use it as a regular vehicle when the weather's good.
Yeah,
it's fun tooling around town.
Let's take a look at this. This is really cool. I'll find your videos and link them in the description here.
Sure.
And let me just take a look at the. I love stuff like this.
Yeah.
So how long did
it came out of?
How long did it take you to?
Out of California.
Yeah.
This truck, and the guy brought it into the Catskill Mountains down in Wallkill, New York, and it was too much work for him, so he decided to sell it right away.
And how long did it take you to restore it, basically?
Well, it was already painted.
Yeah.
You know, that some of the things, like the grill wasn't the right color, and the wheels were wrong.
Yeah.
So I had to get the wheels made to make the original wheels. A lot of these are customized, so I wanted this not customized.
And I know the whole restoration was very painstakingly done, because you're very much of a perfectionist.
Stuff. Yeah, I had the front axle out, changed the kingpins, and the springs are all new, everything.
Yeah.
The engine was good. It's about the only thing. The transmission needed repair, but I did everything myself.
This is really terrific. I'm glad to finally meet up with you.
Yeah.
So.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
So.
Somehow I think I caught a glimpse of your car in the videos.
Yeah, you know, that happens from time to time, yeah.
This might have actually run into that.
Yeah, I know you said, you know, once in a while you ride your bike down here, and maybe you thought you'd see me doing that. In fact, didn't you?
I saw myself on my bike on one of your videos.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, okay, Rich, well, thanks. It was great to talk to you. And folks, again, I'll link the couple videos that he did of this amazing restoration. Doesn't it look great? What a great job. So, thanks again, Rich.